Hi, welcome back. So today is going to be the third part of factoring polynomials, okay? And the first example is y equal x to the fourth power minus x. So before doing anything, okay, we need to ask ourselves, okay, do we see a common factor repeated in x to the fourth power as well as in x? Yes, right? There is a common factor. So because there is a common factor repeated in both, I'm going to pull it out or I'm going to factor it out. And if I factor it out, it will become y. So what is the greatest common factor between x to the fourth power and x? Okay, you're right, it's x. So you're going to write x here. Why? Because you have x, the factor of x in x, and the factor of x is x to the fourth power. Okay, so there's one factor of x in each, so I can pull it out. So what am I going to write inside? So remember, this is a x times. So to find the number, the term to write here, so I take x to the fourth power and I'm going to divide by x, which is going to be x cubed. Again, when you divide power with the same base, you subtract the exponent. So you do 4 take away 1, or 4 minus 1 is 3. So you keep the base and you subtract the exponent. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So it's going to be x cubed. And then x divided by x is 1, right? Or basically you do 1 take a minus 1 is 0. And x to the 0 power is 1. Okay. So now you're going to get an x cubed minus 1 as a second factor. Okay. Now, we always remember to do before using any rules for factoring, ask yourself, is there a common factor you can pull out first? And in this case, you pull out the factor x. And now you have x cubed minus 1, which is a difference of two cubes. Okay, so you're going to use the formula for factoring the difference of two cubes. Okay, this is a formula for factoring the difference of two cubes. So if you have two numbers that can be written as a cube, okay, you can factor it as two factor. If you notice, the first factor is going to be have the same sign, okay, as a subtraction for the difference of two cubes, the same. And now what is going to be different is here. So here is opposite of what you have right here. So I just wanted to point out to you, okay? It's going to be the opposite. And remember, when you take a term, any negative number or positive number, when you square it, it's always come out positive. That's why you have positive a squared and b squared as a plus. So a negative number after squaring comes out positive. Okay, so let's apply the formula. Okay, so let's identify. So I'm going to look right here. So I can rewrite x cubed. X is already written as a cube. Okay, what number do I cube and I get 1? It's still 1 cube. Okay, so you can see here my a. So let me write below here. Okay, so we see here that the a here is x and the b here is 1. Okay, so I'm going to do a is x, so I'm going to write x minus, the formula comes to minus, the b here is positive 1, so I write 1. Now I do x, so what is x? X is, a is x, so I write x, everything squared, minus, and I do a times b. I have to do x times 1. Okay, so it should be plus x times 1 is just x, or 1x. Then I do b squared. What is b? B is positive 1. Ignore the minus. This is for the formula to do the difference of two cubes. So I'm going to write plus, okay, 1 squared. So this simplified to x minus 1. So x squared is just x squared, okay, plus x, and 1 squared is just 1. So I factor this. So the final factor form is going to be x times x minus 1, and then x squared plus x plus 1. So we factor completely by using the difference of two cubes. Okay, and there is also a rule for the sum of two cubes too. And let me give it to you in case we need it in the future. Okay. Again, yes, you have to factor the sum of 2 cube. If two numbers can be written as 2 cube, you can factor it as 2 factor. And again, this is the first factor, the sign is going to be the same as the sum. Now, the only thing that's going to be different is right here. You see, the sign for A times B is going to be now the opposite or positive. It's going to be negative. For the difference, it was positive. Now, for the sum, it's going to be negative. The sign of A times B, the middle terms. Okay, so let's do another example to check our understanding. So number 2, I have here y equal 8x cubed plus 27. Okay, so let's factor this out. Okay, so as I can tell here, there's no common factor as earlier, so I don't need to pull out any common factor. The 27 doesn't have an x, and 27 is not divisible by 8, and 8 is not divisible by 27. So yeah, the only common factor is 1. The greatest common factor is 1, and yeah, for this we don't need to factor out anything here. As for number 1, you have to factor out x. So let's continue. So now I realize that, okay, I see a cube here and I see a sum. Let me ask myself, okay, is it possible that I can rewrite x? Is it possible to write 8x cubed as a cube and 27 also as a cube? Okay, I need to ask myself, what number do I cube and I get 8x cubed? And what number do I cube and I get 27? And that number is, thank you. So here is going to be 2x. Why? 2x cubed means 2x times 2x times 2x is 8x cubed. Now, what number do I cube it or multiply by itself 3 times and I get 27? And you're right. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3, 27. So then I'm going to use a formula for the sum of 2 cubes. Okay, so you have all the setup has been done for you. Okay, so each term is written as a cube. That's what you always want to do. Then you can apply the template, the formula, to find the factors. So please pause the video and do that. Okay, so I know what is A and what is B. So now let's do the factoring. Okay, so as you can tell, as I told you earlier, A is 2x and B is 3. So all I have to do is plug it in. So A is 2x and B is 3. And remember, this time around, 8 is not just x, it's 2x. So and make sure you squared 2x. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Okay. And now what is A times B? So A is 2x and B is 3. Okay, so I do 2x. Remember, the formula comes to minus here. So 2x times 3, it becomes 6x. Okay, and what is B? Again, B is 3, and 3 cubed is 9. And that's the final factor form. Okay. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. I hope you now know how to factor, again, the difference of 2 cubes and the sum of 2 cubes. Okay, and always ask yourself before you want to apply the formula for the difference of 2 cubes and the factoring the difference of the sum of 2 cubes, if there is a common factor to factor out first. If not, you can just apply the formula right away by identifying what is A, by writing each terms as a cube so you can identify the A and the B terms. Okay, so thank you for watching my video again. Have a wonderful day and see you to the next one. Bye-bye.